Discipline is the backbone of academic success, but for many students, staying disciplined can feel like a constant battle. You have procrastination, distractions, and a lack of motivation that are common obstacles that can derail even the best intentions. Fortunately, psychology offers several insights and strategies that can help you develop better discipline as a student. Here's how you can harness these findings to improve your focus, motivation, and self-control. Psychological research shows that habits are powerful drivers of behavior. When something becomes a habit, it requires less mental effort to perform, freeing up cognitive resources for other tasks. The key to building discipline is to start small and gradually build up your habit over time. Here's how to apply it. Choose one small, manageable behavior you want to turn into a habit, like let's say studying for 50 minutes every day at the same time. Once this becomes automatic, you can gradually increase the time or simply add another habit. Consistency is more important than intensity at the beginning. Over time, these small habits compound, leading to greater discipline without overwhelming you. Motivation can be fleeting, but discipline requires consistency even when motivation is low or non-existent. One psychological technique that can help is the if-then strategy, which involves creating specific plans for when and where you will engage in a particular behavior. How to apply it is by creating an if-then plan for your study habits. For example, if it's 6 p.m., then I will sit at my desk and study for 30 minutes. This approach leverages the power of cues, in this case time, to trigger disciplined behavior. By creating these concrete situational plans, you make it easier to stick to your goals even when motivation wanes. Now, many students fall into the trap of being overly harsh on themselves when they fail to meet their own expectations. This self-criticism can actually undermine discipline by creating a negative emotional spiral that leads to more procrastination and avoidance. But what can we do about that? Practice self-compassion by acknowledging that setbacks are just a normal part of the learning process. Instead of beating yourself up for missing a study session, focus on what you can learn from the experience and how you can improve moving forward. Research shows that self-compassionate students are more likely to stay motivated and less likely to procrastinate. Procrastination is one of the biggest enemies of discipline. It's easy to put off studying or working on assignments when they seem overwhelming. The 10-minute rule is a psychological trick that can help you get started and overcome the initial resistance. How to apply it? Tell yourself that you only have to work on the task for 10 minutes. After that, you can stop if you want to. Often, the hardest part is just getting started, and once you begin, you're likely to keep going. This technique lowers that barrier to entry and makes tasks feel less daunting, helping you build momentum and maintain discipline as a result. Not all tasks are created equal. Discipline isn't just about working hard, it's about working smart. The Eisenhower Matrix, a tool popularized by former US President Dwight Eisenhower, can help you prioritize tasks based on their urgency and importance. Here's how to apply it. Divide your tasks into 4 categories. Urgent and important. These tasks you do immediately. Important but not urgent. Schedule these tasks. Urgent but not important. Delegate these tasks if possible. And finally, not urgent and not important. Eliminate these. They're just a hidden form of procrastination. By focusing on what truly matters, you can direct your discipline effort where they will have the most impact rather than getting bogged down by less important tasks. Now, setting vague goals like study more or be better at time management often leads to failure because they lack specificity. Implementation intentions are a psychological tool that involves setting clear, actionable goals that specify when, where, and how you will achieve them. Here's how to use it. Instead of saying, I'll study more, create a specific plan. I'll study biology for 1 hour after lunch at the library. The clearer your goal, the easier it is to follow through, which increases your chances of maintaining that discipline we all know and love. Behavioral psychology teaches us that rewards reinforce behavior. Surprise, surprise! By rewarding yourself for staying disciplined, you can create a positive feedback loop that encourages you to continue your efforts. You can, for example, set up a reward system when you give yourself a small treat or break after completing a task. A concrete example is after studying for 90 minutes, allow yourself 15 minutes of your favorite activity, like, watching YouTube or taking a walk, for example, with your doggy. These rewards don't have to be big or epic, like buying a Chanel bag. Even small incentives can make a significant difference in maintaining discipline, so do not overlook them or their power. Visualization or mental rehearsal is a psychological technique used by athletes and successful individuals to prepare for tasks and improve performance overall. By visualizing yourself being disciplined and succeeding in your studies, you can increase your confidence and make it more likely that you'll follow through on your goals. How can you apply it? Well, spend a few minutes each day visualizing yourself studying efficiently, completing assignments on time, and feeling proud of that discipline. This positive imagery can boost your motivation and help you intentionalize the behaviors needed to achieve your goals. I usually did this on the train ride to the university. Best daydreaming ever. Social accountability is a powerful motivator. When you share your goals with others or work alongside someone with similar objectives, you're more likely to stay disciplined because you don't want to let them down or kind of look like the weak link. Am I right? You can join a study group, find a study buddy, or share your academic goals with a friend or family member who can check in on your progress. Knowing that someone else is aware of your goals can provide an extra layer of motivation to stay on track. And finally, one of the most important psychological factors in building discipline is adopting a growth mindset. The belief that your abilities can improve with effort and practice. Research by psychologist Carl Dweck has shown that students with a growth mindset are more resilient, more likely to embrace challenges, and more disciplined in their studies overall. How you can apply this finding is cultivate a growth mindset by reminding yourself that discipline is a skill that you can develop over time. Instead of viewing setbacks as failures, see them as opportunities to learn and grow and better yourself. With persistence and the right mindset, you can strengthen your discipline and achieve your academic goals. Building discipline as a student, guys, is a process that takes time, but by applying these psychologically based strategies, you can actually make steady progress. Remember, discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about consistency, making choices that align with your goals, even if it's difficult. By starting small, setting clear goals, using tools like the Eisenhower Matrix, and embracing a growth mindset, you'll be well on your way to becoming a more disciplined and successful student in 2024 and many more years to come. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to me if you like what you see, because I'm back to posting videos once a week. Bye guys! Before ending this video, I'd like to tell you a little bit about today's sponsor, Shein. I've been buying from their website long before I even started my YouTube channel, and I have pieces from them that I've worn for years and they're still going strong. Super excited to bring them out right in time for back to school. I know you hate hearing about this, but it's a coming. I'm honestly really happy to see Shein listening to all of our comments and making a conscious effort to incorporate more recycled and organic materials in their new items, and even starting an eco-friendly collection. If you ask me, this is definitely a start in the right direction, and with every collaboration, I always make it a point to encourage them to keep going and keep doing better. I invite you to click in the link down below to take a peek at any or all of the pieces I've shown during this mini clip. I am particularly loving the dresses, joggers, sportswear, and the, might I say, haba haba ooh la la lingerie section. Thank you so much for watching once again. I will see you next time.